Well, I definitely wish it was a little more green. I just can't wait any longer. So I decided today that I was gonna wear short sleeves no matter what. It's a balmy about 44 degrees right now, but you know, you just gotta go head first right into it when we get to this time of year. The way things were looking in February, I thought that right now we'd definitely be out here to a green lawn. It's getting there, but still has a bit to go. So today I figured that it is sunny. It is starting to get closer to being consistently warm, so I need to get out here, do some cleanup and some different things with a few of these little dog spots need to be taken down, and possibly I might just decide to reel mow this, but we'll see. Well, I might have lied about a couple things so far because it doesn't look like it's going to be very consistently sunny. If that's the case, you know, I might have to put a jacket on. Today, I'm going to test out this brand new blower from Milwaukee. They sent me a couple different things as far as tools to test out, which I'm very excited about, so thank you very much to them for sending me this to give this a test. Of course, I have a gas-powered blower, and it is actually a 4-stroke. I do really like that gas-powered blower, but you obviously have to deal with all the things that come along with that, and so this one is battery-powered. This is the tool only, but I do have the bigger batteries for this, which are charging right now, so I'm going to open this up, get this ready to go, and then we're going to try to clean up all this debris here. Now they want us to line up these tabs. So this one can take 4 batteries or 2. Basically, you just get extended run time with the extra batteries. It says here on low speed, for 2 batteries you get up to 30 minutes. For 4 batteries you get up to 60 minutes. Then there's a medium speed and a high speed, up to 15 minutes on 2 batteries and up to 30 minutes on 4 batteries. So I'm gonna go grab my batteries right now and get this thing put on and try it out. So over here on the controls, as you can see, this is your light here for low, medium, high. You switch that just by using this button. And then right here is your battery indicators. So if you got 4 of them in there, obviously all these are gonna light up. You can use that right there to just keep it at a consistent speed without having to hold the trigger the whole time. So initial feel, I would say the only thing that I wish is that it had hip straps. You know, I'm pretty used to backpack sprayers that put most of the weight right here on your hips instead of putting it on your chest and kind of pulling down on this. So this is low. That's medium, and that's high right now. I also wanted to test out this though. I do have the dual battery blower that Milwaukee sent me as well, so we can kind of test through all of these here. So we're gonna extend this out to as far as it can go. It feels like it just wasn't quite directed enough, close enough to the ground. So that's all the way extended now. Same batteries I'm putting in here. So of course I can get a little closer to the ground with this one. Let's try the gas blower and see what the differences might be between this one and the other one and the gas. Haven't started this in a very, very long time. So this one says it's rated for 62 decibels for the Milwaukee backpack. This one says on here 76. Really not a huge difference because of this being 4-stroke. It is a little quieter. So it's a little bit of a difference here too, is you need some warm-up time, obviously. Couple thoughts here, and I looked up the available accessories, so this makes a lot more sense. They actually do have a backpack blower hip belt that you can use on here, and they do have different nozzles. So you can see here on this one, have more of a tapered nozzle, which just directs the air and puts that force down into a smaller spot, which I think definitely helps a lot. So that would be something I would say I would consider. And as far as prices go, I believe this is $4.99 without the batteries. The batteries are really what cost the most, of course. So if you want the whole package, then I believe somewhere around $1,500 for all the batteries and this blower. But of course, the batteries then can be used in so many different things. These are the 12s, so they're the high-powered ones. But overall, I could definitely feel that that had more power to move stuff. Again, I think the nozzle makes a big difference too. I think what I'm gonna do is try this one more time. I did adjust the nozzle down as far as it goes, and I'm gonna see if that makes a difference. Definitely straps on the other one are much more comfortable. These are wider. There's just a lot more padding there. So definitely better since I'm able to get closer to the ground. I feel like the nozzle will definitely help a lot though too to direct the air. So I'm probably gonna look into getting that and adding that to this. The other piece of equipment that I wanted to test today that they sent me was this thing right here, which is very, very similar to a rotary scissors that I have had in the past, which I still have. Obviously I've had this quick lock system for a while, as you can see. Again, very, very nice and clean. It's a little dusty, but today, I got these little dog spots that have just grown up because they've been out here during the winter time. We really didn't have a lot of snow to cover everything, and so before I take a reel mower over everything, the reel mower is not going to cut that very well. As soon as it gets too tall, it just kind of folds over and rolls over that, and of course there's no suction on the reel mower to pull the grass up and then cut it with a blade. So I'm going to try this and see if I can get these knocked down, and then I'll be able to better mow those little spots. Help if I had a battery, right? Definitely a lot different than the rotary scissors as far as the sound and see how it works. So I'm very impressed with the quality of cut here. Just like a reel mower, just cuts it completely clean. And it doesn't blow your ears off like the rotary scissors. So definitely very impressed with that. If you have the quick lock system or you're looking at it and you do some reel mowing or you want to be able to trim and get a lot cleaner cut than with a traditional string trimmer, I would definitely be looking at that tool. All right, so I'm gonna go through the lawn real quick with this cartridge here. I don't want to be too aggressive with this. I just kind of want to comb through it and use it as a rake to fluff everything up, and it should pick up the rest of this little bit of mulch here and stuff too. And I'll put the catcher on so we can get all the debris put into there. That did a pretty good job cleanup. I just have a few pieces of mulch. So I have two reel mowers in there that are ready to mow. I have my Toro, of course, that I have been using last year. That's sharpened and ready to go. And I have the Revolution 26 ready to go. But I really don't want to run it over this with possible mulch here and a few bigger pieces. Could do a little bit of damage to the reel when they're absolutely perfectly sharpened. I've been abusing this thing like crazy because this reel needs to be sharpened in. So I've been taking it, when I cut down the upcoming green area, and it was pretty much cutting into some mud and stuff, so this definitely needs to be sharpened, but I'm gonna check it real quick. It's cutting paper. Nothing like those first couple mows. It just cleans everything up so nicely. And of course with the reel mower and the rollers, you just get that nice rolled look. I'm excited to get the Revolution out here. I'm glad that I did not use it on this first one. I was hitting a lot of mulch here and there, and I just did not want to do anything to that reel. But that will definitely be coming up very, very soon. Let this grow just slightly, but we're getting into the temps now where it should start to grow. Here's a little look into the future of what's coming up here. I want to do a push-up green. In the old days, and sometimes now, depending on where you're at, just take soil, push it up into a green and start building it off of that. So that's gonna require me to move some soil because I have quite a bit of slope on that area where I wanna put the green, so that's gonna have to all be reshaped. A couple other new pieces of equipment to show you coming up, and I'm going to begin very soon on that green project and show you this whole front golf course area and what it's going to be laid out like. So stay tuned for all of that. Hope you enjoyed this one today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.